Hey guys, plant update 87 this year. We got a lot of things. Let's start with our flower. Unfortunately, the original flower died, which now it's part of history of this plant. Yeah, not a lot of change. Whoa! But anyways, this little flower is getting a new design. The new ones are about to be born. Anyways, the lily died, and our other tall lily is also dying. Look how red it is. And it's taller than our plant that never dies. Well, that's the nickname of the plant. We will later cut it to how tall it is now. Once all the flowers die. And you remember our tallest plant that was always like this since May? Well, not anymore, unfortunately. It is, but not really, because it's like this all the time. And the craziest part is actually our third tallest is kind of crazy. This is our old tallest, and it's different than the last episode. I think it was. Wait, is this really our old tallest, or is this our new? Yeah, that's our tallest actually. That's our old tallest. But and how's the lilies bubbles? The bubbles are getting way bigger. Oh look. My neighbor's other Nissan hasn't parked there for a while. That's kind of crazy. Don't mind about that sound. But last year we got the bubbles. They're really, really, really big. And here changed a lot because our old tallest is now 4. Here's a crazy fact. This is actually our oldest flower alive. But it's falling apart right now, sadly. And this plant's now our 5th tallest ever. That's kind of crazy. We got 4 new flowers. 5, but that one died already. So they definitely did got bigger. Not much to say, but. And it's kind of crazy. This plant actually survived for more than a year because it's almost been 2 years since we discovered it. No, almost 2 years since we discovered it. But here's the story. So I was touching the lilies, and I feel like some pain. But it turns out it was actually a spiky plant, which is this plant. It was like this tall, I think. I think it was the same size as this. But then later in 2025, it grew bigger, which is kind of crazy. But its little sister was smaller. But I think till July or August, we cut it the whole thing. But the mistake is I accidentally cut it the taller part, which would have kept it alive. Then later in December, it was ruined, sadly, because it was cut and all. But the fact is the kiddo part of the plant is still alive. But it's crazy how this plant became taller now. Because it's actually the bush's children, I believe. And that's kind of crazy because our bush is getting redesigned. But yesterday there was a frog. But the bush is getting redesigned again. This year we're not gonna trim it. But I think we should do a backyard update collaboration as well, cause I kind of want to. But there's a trick. You see, in order to do this, you gotta say goodbye. You need to cover it. Oh, we don't want any noise, or else this whole thing was ruined. Okay. Ta-da! Yeah, our third tallest plant ever is here. But sorry, I kind of ruined the. Whoa, there's so many bugs. That buddy scared me. There he is. Okay. as you can see, we're getting a fourth super tall. Here's an update. As you can see, it surpassed our original tallest here. It's about to surpass this plant. It's kind of crazy. Because our tallest flower died, sadly. We're getting a new one. Now all the top 3 tallest ones is taller than me. It's kind of crazy. And this, you remember this area used to be our tallest, but it's now our tallest again. That's kind of crazy. Alright guys, I don't feel good, but we're gonna continue. So as you can see, we are getting new plants here. Yeah, a lot of them surpassed their old tallest. Oh look, this is one of our tallest plants. From now on, this area is the front and the other side is the back. It's crazy, right? But here's the most diabolical part. This is our second tallest now. It's pretty big compared to our tallest. But yeah, this one's getting bigger. And yeah, our old tallest is no longer in the top 5 tallest. Sorry. Because there's a lot of new ones I haven't showed you. This one surpassed it, and we got a newer one again. These are twins. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. Which means that this was a triplet. But that shouldn't count. Our sunflowers are doing great. No update. Anyways, it's the end of the episode. Bye.